EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Broncos Stadium at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Break. Watch the safety creep. 61, matchbox light. Lee Griffin.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Hamilton, the fourth-round pick, had a very productive career at Penn State where he was teammates with Saquon Barkley. And the tandem of he and Cortland Sutton brings some solid youth to that Bronco receivers room. And now the 24-year-old Hamilton hoping to build on what was a 30-catch campaign from a season ago as a rookie. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check out. Hard. Fire.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Rock it. Hit it.
Looking to throw on second down. Lock. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now. 70, Indy.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set. 30 base.
Here we go.
Watch twist. Joker. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Get it ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Yellow. There's a lot of light. Hey, yellow. Go going.
Hey, let's go.
Chopper.
Check.
Sick guy.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill His 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort. And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Silver.
Get it. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lindsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him. Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
On the ready.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Go.
Here's Riddick. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the fly. Watch the fly. Watch the fly. Watch the fly. Motion. Pop.
Hey, Delta.
51's the mark.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Completes it to Fant on the right side. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 30 yards there. I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays,
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Into the red zone, it's locked. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, but it'll be second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Rip left, rip left.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's locked. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Color. Check 43.
80 weapons.
Yellow.
Orbit.
Mahomes now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We taking wins home.
Fight.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. These two teams all tied after one. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Check.
Hit it.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Let's go. 18 Gators.
Go, D. Let's go.
Ready.
Locke going to throw. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Out, 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 out.
Kill, 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 kill. Hey, turn it up.
Now.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Go now.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
50 Delta. Check, check. Watch the
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll rifle this one deep right side, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at second down. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Off to Thomas on the left side. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes has some fond memories of playing here in Denver. In fact, one of his earliest NFL memories came here in the Mile High City. That was back in the final week of the 2017 season while Alex Smith was resting up for the playoffs. And we got a glimpse of what the young Mahomes could do. He threw for 284 yards in a 27-24 Chiefs victory. That, of course, was the first start of the career for Patrick Mahomes. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 26-yard line. McCoy. Jerry Atauchu brings him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I got him.
Second and 5 now. Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check 31. Check 31. Let's go.
After the turnover, here's Locke. The completion to Riddick. Good move, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
At the 4-yard line.
Ready? 30 base. Fan.
Hey, check 99, check 99. Kill.
Look at me. Go. Let go.
They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
at the 31-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Watch out. Check safety. Slam. He's coming. We got double up. Check nickel.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Wild Bill.
22 jet bomber.
Hey, Mike 51. Check tight end, check tight.
Hey, orbit.
51 to Mike. 51.
Shoot.
On first and 10, here's Locke. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead, it falls down incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
Down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Watch the out.
Hey, lock it.
Rush in. Check.
Play action. Now it's Locke. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Gone. Big grip.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Yellow. 15.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sherman. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
On Sunday. Charlie.
Now Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Locke to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. The only way to play good defense.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 36-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run a mid-order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Wow, Mike 54, Mike
43, 43.
Target.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
What we got? 15.
Switch.
H3, 218. Chopper.
SOS. Buds.
Attack.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. All right. Haywood. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. Right there.
Right side.
Now here's Mahomes.
I got you.
Throw left side complete. It's McCoy.
Boom. Big hits on
Complete to LaShawn McCoy. A gain of 7. Fourth down.
On fourth down, on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
6-6, pull it high.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Let's go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
A final shot before half for Locke. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Attack, attack!
Hey, one set, 1, 2, fellas, let's go. 54.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Kansas City.
Go, Mike. Yellow. There's a wall there, right?
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go, calm the crowd. Because I'm about to take you to school.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 4-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
We got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball.
15.
Kill. Check. 53's mine. Check. 7. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to Kansas City, touchdown. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That's got to be a let's go.
Block will try again on 2nd down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Yellow.
Lucky. 36. Go.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
54 Mike. Watch the run.
Collect.
Check it. 61. Matchbox. Right. You got tight right there.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
I don't think you got it, son.
Check 9.
Again to the tight end, Kelsey. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle.
Yellow.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's out to Hill, right side complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And the kick by Butker is good. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. We talked about Philip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018, the Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsay.
Let's go now.
On the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey.
Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 50. You better bring
Shoot.
From the gun, it's Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one.
Come on, fellas.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Emmanuel Agba. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Yellow.
54 Mike. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get up.
Yellow.
Let's get off the field.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
Here we go.
That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 3. Check 3.
Leo.
Yeah, check 13. Check 13.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Clock now on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 22. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's the way to make it spin, baby. That's the way to make it spin.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Lock trying again after the pick 6. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
A pass there complete to Sutton. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Lock now. Perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lock. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Rock it.
Check.
Get it.
Block now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. On third and long, it's locked. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth.
Come on,
all right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Lock gonna go on fourth down. He's gonna let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
A gain of 18 on the play. First
down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Check 50.
And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And McCoy loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on second down.
Alert flare.
After the penalty, it's McCoy. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Yellow.
Mike.
Hey, 43.
Check 3.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Kansas City, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0.